Gotta fix this horn. Sparkles here. Okay, this is our rant. Immigration too. You know, I said a lot of things last time, and I've done my question on this one too for the debate. Now I just want to talk about immigration part 2. You know, I want to highlight the driver license business because I've done a lot of thinking about all this. I've been listening to all the debates and candidates, and some of them have the guts to just speak up. And I want to speak up too. You know, there's a difference in our expressing our concerns as citizens and as a nation and in racism. You know, you've got immigration versus racism. There's an awful lot of stuff that has to do with illegal immigration that gets classified as racism. And I think that's bull hockey. All right? Let's just call it what it is. If you are here illegally, the operative word here is illegal. That means by law you are not here legally. You should not have a driver license. I'm sorry. If you're not here legally, I don't believe you should have a driver's license. I believe, I'm not a lawyer, but I believe there are laws that would prohibit anyone having a driver license that's here illegally. Now, you may have an international driver's license, so that would allow you to drive in any country, but I don't believe you should be allowed to drive anywhere or have a driver's license when you're illegal. And illegal means some people may not know the language or may not know it well enough properly to read signs. So there could be a danger to legal people on the road. I mean, we always have people don't drive with insurance, you know, and doing illegal things. And if they get caught, they get fines, jail, lose your license. There are repercussions. And I don't know why it's such a big deal even. You know, it's again, we're mixing issues, I believe, because the reality is, I don't care where anybody's from. We're all from somewhere else. We already know that. But if we're not here legally, we should not have the privilege of having a driver license. We shouldn't be able to vote. There are many things we shouldn't be able to do. We should be able to get medical attention, I think. You know, if somebody's been shot, even if they're illegal, if they're not bad and somebody bad does something to them, you got to take care of them. And I don't think we should kick all these people out because they're illegal. If they're criminals, we should. Or we should put them somewhere, send them back, incarceration, because we're getting it all mixed up, you know, between the police and the government and authority. We got laws. Everybody should be able to enforce them. And it's just eating my goat that people think, oh, you're being against this group or that group because you don't want them to have a driver license. There is no excuse for someone that's not here legally to have a driver license. I don't want to hear about economics. I don't want to hear about this town and that town has more people jumping the fence. I really don't give a rip. If you're not here legally, you shouldn't be here, period. But if you are here and you've put roots and you've got a family, then you should be able to find a way to become responsible, make some community service and some fees or, you know, do something to have to become legal. But I'm tired of us being put down. There are citizens all over this country up in arms because people feel like they come here, they should have rights. You should have whatever rights the law gives you when you are here legally or are in the process of becoming legal. Document it. But, you know, people say, well, there are undocumented Americans. There is no such thing. You're either a citizen or you're not of any country. And I just get so tired of all this mess. Andy Rooney had that show where he said all these groups, you know, that are up in arms and complaining. And, you know, you have the Hispanic group or the black group or the Asian group or whatever group, whatever nationality. But then when you come to the American, the Caucasian people, you know, if you were to have a Caucasian Miss America, then that'd be discrimination. But other groups can do these things, or music awards, or whatever they got. Sometimes, I mean, I'm glad they have them, but yet if anybody else does it, it's discrimination. I think our problem is we talk too much about too much garbage, too much racism, too much this, too much that. We should be that salad, that blend that Edward almost talked about. And if we are that salad and that true blend, then we should cross the boundaries, you know. If you have a Miss America, anybody enters, you know. If we have a best performer, it wouldn't matter what color or what race, whatever. It's who's the best at it. And I think until we get to that point, we're not getting the message. We're not getting it as a people. It weakens us. Because, you know, like the Three Musketeers, one for all and all for one. If we truly are that salad blend, then this wouldn't be the problem that it is. It just chaps my britches the way people talk. It's like there's no common sense to anything. Hello, earth to somebody. We got rules. We've got laws. We've got ways to change them if they stink. That's all I got to say about that one.